Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade Classic, and our Tauren Warrior playthrough. We are in Stranglethorn today. I've gone ahead and brought us over here. I picked up a couple of quests down in Booty Bay that are at level for us. Namely, I picked up the large river crocolisk skins, and also singing crystal shards. And I believe, yeah, the blood scalp ears. But for now, we're actually going to head up to Hemet Nezingwari's camp. And we're going to get started on those quests. Everything else here I'm not going to pick up right now. Because a lot of it is going to be higher level stuff and stuff that I really don't want to be working on at the moment. What I want to start doing is some of the stuff up in the north, but mainly the kill quest for all the creatures of Stranglethorn. So yeah, we're starting that today. I hope you guys are doing well. And thank you for clicking and for choosing to spend some of your time with me here. Immediately dismounted. Good. Perfect. Level 36. So the raptors right around Gromgol are deadly. Let's blow Retaliation. I'm going to go with Retaliation here. Maybe even a little bit of Death Wish. And maybe we'll kill this thing. Hey, look at that. Oh, good. Hello. Welcome. Yes. Here, you need to be hamstrung. Oh, dodge. Okay, there's your hamstring. And now we need to run away. We need to run. Yeah, we are pretty low on health, too. Do we have any health pots? No, we do not. Let's mount back up. Oh, and before I forget, thank you to Maltheron, who sent us some amazing 16-slot Mooncloth bags. Yeah, I don't think we're going to replace these at all, are we? I think you can get, like, imbued Netherweave bags that might be a bit bigger. But yeah, this is wonderful, and I love it. I love doing this. And looking at my inventory and seeing all of that empty space. So yeah, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Things I still haven't done. I still have not leveled up my first aid to 150 and gone to the trainer and done any of that. That's still got to be done. I also have a few outstanding quests in various cities, like Thunderbluff and Undercity, that I do need to turn in within the next few levels. Technically, if I turned all those in, we probably would be level 34 right now, honestly. But that's fine, I will get to them probably today. It's just going to be a lot of flying around, traveling about. Let's come down over here a bit more gently. And I'm actually excited to be playing with the Immersion add-on today. Yes, we're using Immersion now. A few of you guys, many of you guys, have left comments indicating that maybe I should check out this add-on. And I'm pretty slow on some things, but once enough of you guys are telling me the same thing, then I tend to take it as fact. Same thing happened with Questie. People told me to use Questie for a long time. And I was very obstinate in the sense that, like, I just didn't really look into it or try it out. So yeah, we're using Immersion today, and I am really happy about it. Might need to adjust some things, but... How are ya? And basically, if you're not familiar with it, what it does is it takes what would otherwise be a wall of text, and it breaks it up into manageable little excerpts, and it puts them here, which is a window that anybody who plays retail might be familiar with. And then we have our prompts up over here. Let's see, my father's off to more exotic locations in search of bigger prey. Don't worry though, we're still on the hunt here. Oh, this is Hemet Nezingwari Jr. now, because Hemet Nezingwari is in one of the outland zones, the grassy one. It'll come to me eventually. My package from Coalbeard, thank you. This was a breadcrumb from the Shimmering Flats.
See you soon. What's on your mind?
Master Nezingwari has a big hunt ahead of him. I find helping him prepare for a day in the jungle is much more relaxing than helping him ready for combat. Although I do miss some of those glorious moments on the battlefield. Welcome to Stranglethorn. Perhaps you're not aware of this, but that dwarf over there is a son of the one and only Hemet Nezingwari, renowned war hero of the Alliance and master big game hunter. Like his father, he's not one for welcoming strangers into his camp, but you look like you've seen quite a bit of action in your day, warrior. Go ahead and speak with him. He's a chip off the old block, so perhaps he can give you some hunting pointers.
Off with you.
And then we go talk to him again.
You got my attention.
Yep, we got that part. Let's see. I've one purpose in being here, to hunt a great and elusive beast. Seeing that you're a hero of sorts, I am willing to let you take part in the hunt, but you must first prove yourself. I shall teach you the ways of raptor killing. Ajak will train you with tiger hunting, and Sir Elgredin is a master of panther tracking. Prove your skill, and I'll let you in on the big hunt. So Raptor Mastery. Let's grab these.
Safe travels.
What can I do for you?
What do you have? Tiger
See you
Mastery.
King's honor, friend.
And Panther Mastery.
Go with honor, friend.
Are we gonna pick up the Green Hills of Stranglethorn? Yes, we are. We are going to because we have bag space. He trusted me to proofread the manuscript of his novel, The Green Hills of Stranglethorn. Everything was going well, but a large gust of wind blew through the camp and scattered the pages everywhere.
Watch your back.
Alright. What else do you
Great
have?
to meet
Oh, these are all the chapters. Okay, so we don't have a lot of room in our quest log. What we should do, we'll just collect the pages, and then we'll grab and turn in the chapters as we get them.
Travels.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it that way. Okay, let's get out of camp here, and we will start off with the tigers right over here. Yeah, Immersion, like Questie, is kind of something that I wish I had always been playing with. I think it does really suit the way that I play. And I always struggle with the quest text and the quest log. Over the last couple years, I've gotten used to it. But at times, it is hard for me to sight read it. It's something to do with the font and the background color, and my brain, my slight dyslexia. And this font down here, the white font that's with Immersion, it's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit crisper, and it's just more readable to me. Also, breaking it up so it's not like a full page of text into those little snippets really helps when it comes to sight reading it. The only thing for me, I can kind of read ahead a little bit of where I'm at. And so, with this, I'm truly sight reading it, as opposed to being able to read a little bit ahead. So it's a little bit different. But I think I do prefer it, so happy to be trying it out. And you guys let me know what you think about it. But for right now, we're going to run with it for a while and see how we like it. We did a Scarlet Monastery Armory run the other day, and we got these awesome shoulders that we can't wear till level 37. We tried tanking Armory a little bit under level. Realistically, you like to be able to equip the loot you get from a dungeon, which just leads me to believe that, we probably don't need to be going back there until we're level 35 or 36. I don't know if all the gear that drops is the same level. I think some of it is lower than 37. But yeah, it was nice to get the helmet, or get the shoulder, but then disappointing to realize we have many, many levels to go before we can equip it. Four levels. It's not like we have to get a level or two, we have to get 4 levels before we will be able to equip that shoulder piece. But yeah, dungeon-wise, there's really nothing we can do right now that we're really at range to do that we need. I don't really think I'm going to run library anymore. We haven't really gotten anything out of there at all. And I find it kind of boring. And we're not at level yet to do Razorfen Downs. We really need to be the same level, probably level 37 or 38 for that. And then to do Armory, if we get to like level 36, 37, we can probably do Armory and Cathedral. But again, we are a few levels away from that. Maybe we should work on our two-handed skill for a little bit. Let's do that just to change things up a bit. I don't know if I want to fight too many trolls. I mean, there's the other quest we could get for the Bloody Bone necklaces, right? It says it's level 37, but I think we can get those from these same trolls. Huh. Yeah, I probably should have picked that up. I don't think I'm going to focus any trolls until we also pick up the necklaces. Oh, hi. I did not see you there. How are you? What does our skill look like anyway? 143 out of 165. Yeah, we need some skill ups. That explains why we are not hitting great. I don't think I want to take on 2 at a time, if I can avoid it. So we may or may not be able to do. Now that we're at 100 rage. Yeah, see, that's the thing about going with a two-hander, is that we take a lot more damage. I don't really like questing with a two-hander on. I get that it's like a lot more damage potentially, but I don't really care for it. I'm gonna keep leveling this up though. We'll at least try to get it maxed out. It's kind of crazy to me that we're still using this sword though. There are definitely better possibilities out there, including several from Scarlet Monastery. There's a couple different two-handers that we can get out of there. We need a shield too. We really do need Scarlet Monastery badly. I just don't know if anything is going to drop for us out of library. I mean, all that I ever see drop out of library is the caster stuff. We've seen the cloth shoulders, the robe, and the staff drop off the last boss, like basically some combination of those every single time I've run it. And then the Hound Master guy, you know, he'll drop either the whistle, which is useless to me, or he'll drop sometimes he drops like a fist weapon. But yeah, it's like none of them are... Oh, I don't want to go up here. I don't want to fight the trolls yet. None of the bosses drop, you know, anything that is remotely useful to me, it doesn't seem, so... I mean, I don't think one of them is about to drop a two-handed axe, so... Pretty sure I have to get that off of Herod or Mograine or somebody. Somebody who's not Arcanist Doan. Which means at least running Armory. Again and again and again and again and again. Which would be fine, but like I said, we're not at the level we need to be to do it. Everything in the later half of it was orange. And yeah, as you can imagine, it was kind of tough to hold threat. We went in with a pretty solid group of DPS. and a great healer. Those guys really just owned the entire place, and we didn't help a lot. We held threat off on most things, most of the time, but not as consistently as I would want. And that was just because we weren't hitting for enough damage when we were hitting at all. We're gonna work on these Crocolisks as well. This might be the lowest level quest we have. No, they're all level 31. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to do all the beginning animal quests before we do anything else here. I'm hoping that gets us, you know, it'll get us to 34. If I go today after recording and I turn in all the quests in our log that we still have that are complete, like Battle of Hillsbrad, we have I had a few other things. Sacred Fire. This has to go to Thunderbluff. This has to go to... This is a Desolus breadcrumb. This is a Badlands breadcrumb. This needs to go back to the Shimmering Flats. So I have 3 quests that are going to reward significant XP when I turn them in. 2 of them are in Kalimdor, Thunderbluff and Shimmering Flats. And then I have to get to Undercity. So I'll probably like just fly up from here to Undercity. And then I'll jump on the Zeppelin and get over to Orgrimmar. And fly down to Gadgekstan, because I did grab the flight point for Gadgekstan, so we'll be able to get easy access to Shimmering Flats. Oh, and I guess I need to make a stop at Thunderbluff as well. Get all that done tonight.
Can I help you?
Are you ready to move on? I think so. You were learning. Let us test your skills with the mature cats now. Kill 10 Stranglethorn Tigers.
Be careful.
Okay. So the Stranglethorn Tigers are going to be elsewhere. We need to find the Panthers. Yeah, they're all going to be right up here, I think. Let's mount up and we'll go up onto the plateau here. I think we'll find quite a few Panthers over there. I was kind of hoping to come across another of the Crocolisks. But we'll be back this way when we come to turn in. Oh, here we go. Oh, these are the Panthers. We need young Panthers. Okay. Alright. Alright. The Stranglethorn Tigers are up here, but I want to pair those together. Young Panthers are to the west. If I was actually reading the stuff that Questie was showing me, then maybe I would have the right way the first time, right? I remember young Panthers being a little bit tricky to find. I think maybe they stealth? Yeah, anything that's stealth is always a huge pain here. Oh, here's one. Okay, they don't stealth. That's good. Must be the older ones that do that. Maybe with this guy's, there's just not like a big group of them, right? Is that what it is? They're kind of scattered about here and there. We don't get like an area where there's a bunch of them. I remember there being something about the young Panthers that was challenging on the Paladin, and I think it was just their scarcity. I know there's one that can spawn to the left of the road up here. And then, of course, they probably share some of their spawn points with tigers. Which means we may have to fight some tigers to take a chance on the respawns. Can I get up here, though? That's the real question. Yeah, I might be able to. There we go. See, right now, yeah, you're a cat right now. I need you to be a panther, not a tiger. Oh, here's a panther right here. Okay, so he is there. Alright, cool. See, the fact that I remember his spawn point over here, that reinforces the fact that, yeah, they must be scarce. I'm also kind of realizing that if I do want to stay ahead of the leveling curve, I'm going to need to do some serious planning about where we're going to go and what we're going to do. I think we need to go to the Desolace maybe in a couple of levels. That's 34, that's awesome. Let's see if I take a look here. Yeah, everything's 33, 35. Do some centaur grinding. Kodo roundup, 34. Bone collector is 39. Bodyguard for hire. And then all the stuff over here. Hunting. There's a quest. Hunting and Stranglethorn. Clam bait. I just feel like every place right now where we could quest, it's like it's worth it to wait as long as possible before going there. Dustwallow is kind of the same exact range. It's got some higher level quests. It's got some level 35 and 33 quests. So, yeah. Dustwallow and Desolace. We're going to have to do some stuff here. And then we're going to be bouncing between Dustwallow, Desolace, and here. And if we do that, maybe we won't get hopelessly behind the leveling curve in the 40s and run out of quest. We'll see. Keep our fingers crossed. Yeah, see, there's just not a lot of cats over here. Where else can I find these guys? It's tigers, young panthers. I can come across the river and potentially find more of them. Alright, well this is the place to be. Yeah, obviously I've been hunting them wrong the entire time. Across tiers is the place to be to hunt these guys. That's the ticket. It's sad when overpower misses. They dodge, we overpower, it misses. Tears are shed. Yeah, look at this. We are in Panther heaven. So many Panthers that we're about to pull an ad. Let's back up here. Probably a good time to eat and get some of our health back. In one more level we can get the better food. That would help. At some point in my life I will prioritize first aid, and we will maybe have bandages. We have enough silk to really get that going. Just need to actually train it. I think Hammerfall is where we need to go for heavy silk bandage training, right? We do a little side quest there for it. That would be a place we could go too. I guess I should not forget about the Arathi Highlands and kind of work them into our plans. We're gonna need every quest we can get. Oh, that's the Badlands. Yeah, this is kind of the same level as the other zones, Dustwallow and Desolace. We can do it. Lots of options. We just need to execute on a plan. It's funny that I just noticed that the trees here are swaying a little bit. I was playing on our Dwarf Hunter over the weekend, running around in Dunmorrow, and I thought it'd be really cool if like the pine trees swayed a little bit in the wind, you know, the way trees do in some games in modern times. And then I thought, I'm not even sure if they do anything like that in retail. I honestly have no idea. And then I can see they did try to like give these a little bit of life to where everything's, even some of the vines kind of seem to maybe sway a little bit. That kind of stuff can really add to immersion without, and can detract from it when it's missing without you really realizing that it's detracting. But once I noticed it on the dwarf, I couldn't stop noticing how still the trees were. And I mean, I guess it's possible that it's just like there's zero wind conditions all the time. That's definitely a possibility. Seems like the kind of place where there might be wind, though. Alright, that is it for the Panthers. Now we need to come... well, we can do the Tigers, but I'd rather get them with the Panthers on the other side. Well, we need to find... Don't we have Raptors we need? Tigers... Raptors. Okay, so the Raptors are going to be over here. Let's head back. And let's turn in this Panther one and grab the follow-up. Yeah, we are having bad luck staying mounted today. Very bad luck. I guess while we travel, we can go ahead and look at our talent points here and figure out what we want to do. I think we were going into sword specialization for really lack of anything else to do right now. So let's do that, and next here we can... I don't know what we can grab. We can grab improved disciplines, reduce the cooldown of our big cooldowns, shield wall, retaliation, recklessness. Speaking of that, I am eventually going to do the warrior quest. I am eventually going to do this, I swear. And I might do the Whirlwind Axe quest as well if we can. I'm not sure yet. I may do it. Whoops, wrong way, Robert. I think I want to try to do it. But I know we have to do the Berserker stance quest first, so I do need to get that done. It's not very exciting, and there's nothing else out that way, so I'm probably just going to take care of it on my own. And that's probably why it hasn't gotten done yet.
What can I do for you?
Now you're ready to turn it up a notch. If you want to prove yourself worthy of socializing with the likes of these big game hunters, you'll need to prove that you can kill 10 Panthers. Those big boys are tougher. They're not as easy as the younger ones you were killing earlier.
Be careful.
Okay then. Yeah, now we can come over this way and we can work on the Panthers and the Tigers and the Raptors. Essentially all at the same time. Oh, do we need you still? Yes, we do. We do need you. We specifically need you to drop your skin. Please. And thank you. Okay, maybe your friend will be more amenable. Alright, it's gonna be a tough one, I guess. It's okay, we'll kill these two every time we're back up here, and eventually we'll get what we need. It's just a matter of time. We might not get what we want, but we will get what we need. How is our skill looking? We're doing good. 157 out of 170. We're fighting higher level enemies now, so we might get more skill ups that way. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of people in Stranglethorn today. Oh, there are. Well, there's 21 people in the level range. Not a ton, and it's a big zone, so people could just be really spread out. Oh, we're getting a lot of bristly whiskers. That's what I used to farm for Mount Gold back in the day. Thankfully, thanks to some of you guys, we don't have to worry about that this time around. Yeah, we'll do the group. This will make things a little easier. I'm assuming they're here to kill Panthers, so... I like it when we're in a group and we can split up a little bit, though. That's the weird thing, like, nobody really plays like that, I noticed. Like, every time I get in groups, everyone kind of goes on the same target. I kind of got used to like a style of play where me and my friend would group up and we'd like split up a little bit. You know, we'd each go after our own enemies. Unless things got like a little out of hand, then we'd pull them together. And sometimes we would gather them all up and pull them back together. That was more in Wrath of the Lich King when classes started to do a little bit more AoE. And we started to like experiment with like really powerful class combos. Like Shaman Paladin was a pretty good class combo. Shaman Druid was another class combo that was pretty powerful. Just to quest that way. These guys over here we don't need. I could be helping him, but see, instead I'm just like naturally going off to find my own thing. Let's come over here a little more. Alright, let's cross the road. It looks like there's more over here, and then we should also be getting into some of the tigers. Well, that is all we need for Panthers. They also have the Raptor quest. See, they are now running off and attacking their own thing. I like this. It just took a couple of pulls, and now we're just doing our thing. How many does he need? He needs 2 more, including that one. I am gonna go in on this Raptor. I thought we'd find more of the tigers up here, but I think maybe they're down the hill. Nice, nice, nice. A little hunting party. I like it. And I was just saying that people are here too spread out. They're not spread out. We just had to be patient. And what did he do to pull aggro like that? He must have did something big. Must have done something big to pull aggro off of us. Well, we have made quick work of most of these guys. We're gonna get some loot issues going on here. I am gonna go skinning while we see about respawns, or maybe... So we head down this way, maybe we'll find some more. And yeah, there we go. Alright, the tigers. Tigers are right over this way. Yeah, there aren't really as many tigers here as I kind of thought. Oh, good. Perfect. Yeah, it's been a really bad day for getting dismounted. I don't think I've ever gotten this dismounted this many times in one day. Very, very bad. Why don't you come back here? We may need to find just a better area for the tigers. Because there are a few here, but I don't know if we're going to find 10. We can try. I'm gonna let him grab that one, and I'm gonna grab this one. That's an elder. We don't want an elder. And these guys are all dead. Okay, okay. What about this way? Alright. No, these are Panthers. Well, we could head all the way across here. Looks like that's where he's going. Obviously, we're both just following Questie around. That's an elder. gonna try to leash this guy. It's weird, it says they can spawn here, but this is where the young ones spawn. Just need one more. There's probably some back the way we came now, you know what I mean? If we had stayed in that area... Yeah, these are all wrong. Did he find one? No, he's giving up on this direction. Yeah, that's rough just to need one more. I think either that or we would have had to come all the way over here, so it probably is smarter just to turn around and go back. Please don't dismount me, young Stranglethorn Tiger, sir. We're just passing through. I guess us passing through is the part he has a problem with, actually. That's the whole problem. Yeah, this is a little bit brutal, just to find the one. Yeah, I think, like, ultimately we're gonna have to just take out some of these Panthers. I don't know. Because they're sharing spawns, so... I think this is probably the only way to do it. And then maybe while we're hanging out here, maybe some of the ones that were over this way will respawn, I don't know. But I know that these guys are just kind of, like, taking up spawns. That could be a cat, could be a tiger. And instead is currently a panther. It will stay that way unless somebody takes them out. Panther cleanup, aisle 2, I guess. That's an elder again. We don't need an elder, we just need a regular old Stranglethorn Tiger, generic tiger. Oops. Oh, here we go. I think he's within range to get credit for this if we kill it. Try to, like, back it over to him. I don't think we got him credit for that. I probably could have said something in chat, like, got one? Oh no, he did get it. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Oh my gosh. Why is this happening? Why am I being dismounted by every single thing? Let's look for our alligator friends. See what they're doing. No alligator friends up. Here's one. Yeah, we're not having any luck with the second item. There is one over here we could go for. There we go, that's perfect. That way when we do some traveling, I'll be able just to turn that one in Booty Bay.
Need help?
Now the hard part, a true panther hunter can show skill by dropping Shadow Maw Panthers, the deadliest in Stranglethorn. Prove to us that you can slay 10 of these beasts. If you think they are hard to track, wait until you attempt to slay one.
Light bless you.
Hey there.
I'm impressed, Warrior. You are progressing quite well. Now I'm going to up the stakes on you and truly test your skills. Prove to me you can kill 10 Elder Stranglethorn Tigers. If you can do that, you will be ready for the final challenge before I declare you a Master Tiger Hunter.
Safe travels.
Alright.
What can I do for you? Off with you.
Alright, what levels are these? Yeah, these are a little bit beyond us. We could probably do the Elder Tigers. The Last Tail Raptors are a little high. What we could do is we could come over here and work on the Singing Crystal Shards. Let's do that. That one's level 35. But if we do that, that's another quest that I can turn in down in Booty Bay. When I do the world tour of quest turn-ins, we'll get that in. Well, this doesn't look good. Looks like somebody's over here. Yeah. Now the question is, are they over here killing enough to jack up the respawn rate to where we might actually get some? Or did they just kill them and leave and now we're stuck waiting? It looks like the latter. Well, it was a good idea, in theory. We need 10. I don't know if there's no... Oh, there's quite a few over this way. I don't want to pull 2 of you guys. Thanks, though. Okay, is this one going to keep coming, or is he going to turn around? Looks like he's going to keep coming this way. Yep. Learn that trick on the Paladin. We can turn our backs on that, and we can just walk away. I wonder if we can just turn our back on it. No, we have to walk away. Okay. I had to test it. I had to see if it was supposed to be like be a look in the eyes or if we were truly outranging it. And it looks like, yeah, we just walk away and we can outrange it. So we're definitely going to do that. I could throw on the shield and we could shield bash it, but there's really no point when we can just walk away. He tried it twice. Oh, he's not giving up. He doesn't understand why it's not working. That's awesome. I love it. On the Paladin, they never tried it twice. That's new. Ah, there's one more down here. We might as well go get him. Okay, I was gonna say, did we not pull the ad? No, we did pull the ad. He was just a little slow to realize that he had been pulled. Is this what they're gonna do now? They're gonna keep trying this? That's actually really funny. Three times and then he gave up. Oh, no, he's not giving up yet. Oh, that is hilarious. Yeah, this food really isn't cutting it anymore, is it? He didn't even try it. He was a smart one. He must have heard about how we embarrassed all of his friends. The great thing is, while they're trying to figure out what the heck is going on with them, they aren't doing any damage to us. We don't even have to get very far away. Oh, he got us! It's like they're taking it personally now. Oh, that's funny. What? I call shenanigans. I guess I was putting all of my materials down here, but I think we're going to run out of space. Alright, you can move out. I do need to put some stuff on the auction house as far as leather. It should sell for a little bit. Ugh. We're not gonna get that one. Alright. Alright. Okay, we need one more and we'll be done with this one. Pretty easy, pretty smooth. I'm really looking forward to being able to run Zul'Farrak on this character over and over and over again until we get both the one-handers. And we can make our epic two-hander again. That was like, doing that made the Season of Mastery Warrior worth it. Getting those two one-handers and realizing I could combine them into an epic two-hander, that was great. Because I had never heard of that before, I had never seen those swords before, and I've done a lot of Zul'Farrak in my life. On lots of different characters. Alright, we are done with this, so what do we want to do here? Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hearth back to Gromgal. I'm gonna fly down to Booty Bay, get everything turned in there, and then I'm gonna do the world tour, guys. I have to get some of these quests in our log turned into the various places they go. Thunderbluff, Undercity, and we have one that needs to go back to the Shimmering Flats. So I'm going to do that and then take a little bit of a break. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your continued support on the series. It really does mean the world to me. Special thank you to those of you who are with me as members on YouTube or on Patreon. Thank you guys so much. It's that kind of direct support that is going to allow me to keep doing what I do into the future. So yeah, thanks to those that do. Everybody take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth sometime soon. Bye now.